Now, have you seen these new slot machines? It's like a fucking arcade machine.
It's like a 3D roller coaster and shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's like a seatbelt now. That's how you know. Like they have to give you a fucking seatbelt and shit.
Welcome to the Worst Asian Podcast, where a couple Asian American millennials give you our shitty opinions on all things Asian. My name is Lingjie. I'm here back at the studio with my co-host, Ben.
Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, Lingjie?
It is March, and it is snowing again.
Fucking shit. It was mad nice before, too, remember?
It was literally 70 degrees the other day.
Yeah, I know. Seriously.
And today I'm looking out the window, and it's snowing.
Yeah. I had a friend of mine. Was it yesterday, actually? I think it was yesterday. He was wearing shorts.
For those that think it's nice to live in New York, this game that the weather plays with your heart, it's not very nice.
Dude, it's really not.
But for those that were not aware, we recently ran into some dumb luck, and we were featured on the front page of Apple Podcasts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, a month prior to that, we were featured on the front page of Facebook Podcasts.
That's right, baby. Yo, it's a fucking humble brag.
I bet you 99% of our listeners are thinking, Facebook has a podcast app?
Oh, I was trying to go to a Facebook Marketplace. Oh, what the hell is this? It's a fucking podcast.
Facebook has way too many tabs in there.
But yeah, we were featured on Facebook. We were behind Mr.
Mario Lopez.
Mario Lopez's Lopez. Mario Lopez's podcast.
As far as the Apple podcast is concerned, I want to give a big shout out to the editor person that first reached out to us about the possible feature.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say her name.
I was going to say that. I was like...
So we're just going to hypothetically call her Stacy.
Hypothetically.
Because that's actually her name.
I know. I was like, I see. It's a good trick.
I could be lying. I could not be lying, but
you'll never know.
Hypothetical Stacy, if you are out there and you're listening to this, please reach out privately away from the eyes of Mr. Tim Cook, and we would like to actually thank you.
Yeah, seriously. Thank you so much.
Are you surprised that all this is happening?
Actually,
dude, I am legit very surprised because I joke about this all the time to our friends and to our listeners and people that reach out to us. I'm like, we're really just two dumb idiots on the internet.
Yo, dude, yeah, we're two dumbass dudes from fucking Flushing. We just fucking had time on our head. Yo, remember you're like, oh, yo, my kid's going to school. You want to do a podcast?
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Fuck it, man, let's just do it, yeah.
Whatever, this just proves that no matter how dumb you are, just look at us.
Yo, I mean... Thank you. I guess you're averaging the median right there. Because honestly, you're not dumb at all, bro.
Ben, you're bringing down the average on this duo.
It's called a learning curve, sir.
Is it?
A grading curve, I
also do want to say that us begging for reviews and begging for feedback has somewhat worked.
Big shout out to all the people out there that just had that extra time,
2 seconds.
And let me just, do something positive in the world.
We usually save this begging for the very end, but since we're talking about podcasts in general right now, I thought it's a nice time to mention it. So please leave us a 5-star review on whatever podcast app you're listening to this on. Spotify and Apple have that feature.
All right, leave that 5-star and leave me $5, bro. Do that shit right now.
Wherever available, please leave a comment. You don't even have to comment anything constructive or nice. Literally, tell me your favorite Pokemon. You know what? Don't tell me your favorite Pokemon. Guess what my favorite Pokemon is in the review.
Wow, look at you. Look at this fucking guy.
We're going to turn this into a game. Is this...
All right, what's the game?
Dear Stacy... Oh, dear hypothetical Stacy from Apple. I don't know if this is against terms or conditions or anything, but it's an open-ended offer. You leave a review, 5 stars. You guess my favorite Pokemon. The first person to guess my favorite Pokemon, I will send you. Ben and I will send you.
I was like, am I sending shit?
We will send you some kind of goodie prize package. We don't know what it is yet.
Prize package.
It'll be personalized. It'll be nice.
It's a Hershey bar. A melted Hershey bar that was in our pocket.
We'll sign the Hershey bar though, so it's fine.
Oh, yo.
I'm being serious. This is an open-ended offer.
Damn, now we have to buy a fucking gift.
That's if they guess correctly.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Okay, I'm going to give you one clue. It's first gen, so there's 151 Pokemon.
That's true.
We need 151 more reviews. But once again, thank you to everyone for listening. If it wasn't for you guys listening, we really wouldn't be doing this at all. It's really nice hearing comments from you. Feel free to slide into our DM, send us an email.
Non-sexually.
Not sexually at all.
Respectfully.
100% consent.
Consent. Even consent sounds really sus.
Okay, I know. Yeah,
Right? No, but that's what I'm saying. It's getting to a point like when you say consent, it's like, oh,
we're famous now. We can't get canceled.
I can't even take this seriously.
I'm just kidding.
I know, I love it.
This podcast itself was like a big gamble, just in terms of me wasting my time.
Yo, for real, you're right. Yeah.
Speaking of gambling,
I like that.
Asian people love gambling.
Do we now?
We love gambling.
Yeah, we do.
I love gambling.
Yes, you fucking do.
On the podcast today,
Too much money.
we're going to be talking about Asian people and our obsession with losing money.
Yes, my favorite. How much do you love gambling?
I have a kid. I have a wife. I have a fucking mortgage. So I have responsibilities now. So I have tampered down all my gambling that I do. I would say you probably gamble more than me.
What? That's hella racist.
No, that's hella true. I like going to a casino. Not that I do so much anymore, but back in my days when I did like the whole vibe about gambling, I'd like going to a casino. Nowadays, there's way too much COVID in there, so please stay away from me. Or I should say, I'll stay away from them.
Yes, you've been really good with that.
You know, you go to a casino, the lights are glaring, the slot machines are rolling, there's ding, 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 ding everywhere. And
Ding, 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 ding.
most of my life, I didn't like slot machines, but I got really hooked on slot machines because of the fucking noise.
Dude, we're getting old, bro.
No. It's the noise and it's the visual stimulus that's there.
The visual stimulus, this guy said.
Because some of the earlier slot machines that I remember going to,
Yeah.
it would just be a handle, then it's just numbers rolling, right? Now, have you seen these new slot machines? It's like a fucking arcade machine.
It's like a 3D roller coaster and shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's like a seatbelt now. That's how you know. Like they have to give you a fucking seatbelt and shit. It's like, what? I have to buckle my thing for a fucking coin slot machine?
They're so stimulating. It's 1080p, it's touchscreen, there's sound, there's bells everywhere. Whenever I go to a machine, because they let you adjust the volume now on the slot machines. Have you not seen this?
Dude, you know how you just like said, like, I have a mortgage, I have a family, I have kids. I don't gamble as much as you. And I'm like clearly fucking like catching up now. Like, yeah, fuck you. Yeah, but please go on. Because I gamble more. Yes, I know this. Yes.
This is Slot Machine 101 with Lingjie.
Yeah, go on.
They let you adjust the volume now.
Yeah.
So I always max out the volume because I want as much noise as I can. If I'm going to be losing my money anyways, I want to be entertained while I lose my money.
You know what, man? I think you're right. Like, it's kind of like e-gaming, but it's e-gambling.
Yeah.
Right?
If you went to a machine and you were losing and the thing itself was not visually pleasing,
You just punch it. I mean, you just get up and leave. It's hard.
you just get up and leave. So I think like slot machines now, especially in New York City,
Yeah.
New York City does not have gambling legalized yet, but we do have these slot-cinos. That's what we call them. Slot-cinos.
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 Sorry.
Say that very carefully.
Slot-cinos.
Where there is no hard table games, but they are just full of slot machines and stuff like that.
That's so gambling.
That's the closest we can get to going to a casino without driving 2-3 hours.
I was going to use an analogy, but the analogy I'm thinking of is very inappropriate and kind of doesn't make sense anyway. It's kind of like, you know how like strip clubs? Not that I go.
Never.
Or I like it.
Ever.
They take your money. They do take your money as well.
They do take your money.
You're right. They don't throw money back at you though. So that's one plus for the casinos.
Going back to gambling, aside from the slot machines, my favorite table game is blackjack. What about you?
I think it's blackjack, dude. I think blackjack. What's the one with the craps? Roulette.
Roulette is the spinning wheel.
Yes, that one is so much fun, dude. Number one, it's very mindless and it's really simple. I feel like you actually have a good chance of winning.
Non-gamblers out there, the roulette table is there's a big wheel and there's various numbers on it, and what you, the player, do is you bet on what number you'll land on.
Yeah, they throw the ball. The dealer will throw the ball. You definitely seen it in the movies like James Bond or Hangover, the GOAT. Depending on what you put the number on, you hit it, right?
Yeah, so you bet however amount you want on a number or on a color or on a color and a number.
Yeah.
Like Ben said, it's very, very simple to get.
Yeah, so the
I
thing
literally just explained it to you, and you guys can go out there and just start gambling right now.
Yeah, please. Oh, then they're going to throw their money at gambling.
Then you might as well throw it at us.
Exactly. I literally hit my hand on the table. So, yo, I just had a great idea. For all you gamblers out there, instead of putting on that buy-in at that poker table, be buying into this podcast. You know what I'm saying?
A zero interest stake in this podcast.
Zero interest stake. Look at you fucking.
By buy-in, you just mean donation.
My guy. Yeah, but blackjack is definitely great. I love blackjack. I just want to say, I have played blackjack with this man across from me, and he's a dick.
What?
You don't remember? Because you know there's like kind of like a community about it.
Maybe.
Oh, this guy. Lingjie, we're like, all right, guys, like...
You seem very upset right now.
I just remembered. You didn't give a shit about the whole table. You're like, hit me. No, don't. Fuck you guys. This is mine. I'm like, all right, great. Oh, Lingjie won? Oh, we all lost? Oh, great. Okay. You don't remember.
You guys take it too seriously. People think that everyone at the table has to play by a set agreed upon of norms.
Strategies.
Or strategies, for lack of a better word. But it's your own bet. You do whatever the hell you want.
That is true.
Because people think if the next person does something he shouldn't be doing, he's throwing off the rest of the deck for the rest of the table.
Right, exactly.
It's all a fucking gamble anyways, man.
Look, this is coming from a guy that has way too much money on his fucking hands.
All right, you need to listen to our last episode or whatever it was about
the last one?
About Asian careers for you to get this joke and for you to not think I'm a dick.
It's not a joke. Lingjie has too much money.
You might still think I'm a dick after listening to the episode, but just for context.
It's funny. He's a rich dick.
I'm house poor. I have a really expensive mortgage. Do you still go to the casinos or gamble a lot nowadays?
I don't really care for casinos, to be honest. I'm not a big gambling guy. I'm not very good at it.
Do you not enjoy it because you're not very good at it?
Yes, and I
realize it's all a gamble, for lack of a better word.
It is luck of the draw, but I know it's something I'm not too proficient in, so I'm not gonna... I don't enjoy sucking at something and then losing money at it. You know, if that makes any sense. Like, if I was good at it, yeah, I'd be like, yo, this is great. But because I know I suck at it and it costs me money. Also, I guess I'll do a little serious tidbit. For you people, if you do have a gambling addiction,
seek help.
Yeah, seek help. Stop being a bitch. Sorry,
no, seriously, stop being a bitch about thinking that you don't need help, because I think in the A.K.A. community, there is a heavy addiction to gambling in general. I'm like... Actually,
can I tell you some stories about that?
You going to name some names or are you going to call them?
I won't call them out.
Let's just call them Stacy also.
All right, fine. Stacy. So Stacy, you need help. You need help, Stacy. Also, you need to shave more, Stacy.
That sounds wrong out of context.
Oh, shit. I didn't think about that. I meant to say like the Stacy's a dude version. Oh, fuck. Getting canceled now. Great. Love it. Good. Great fucking morning. Dude, I know this one guy, right? Young kid. Okay. You know, Stacy, you know, when Stacy was a young guy, he was borrowing so much money from gambling.
You mean borrowing money to gamble?
To gamble.
From like a loan shark?
From people.
Loan sharks?
No, not even loan sharks. Just...
Baby sharks?
Imagine we had like a high school friend and they're like, you know, like on the side it was like, yo, Lingjie, my bad, can I borrow $50 from you?
That's what you do to me all the time.
Fuck you. First of all, that's lunch money. So thank you so much.
What kind of lunch are you eating?
So he was doing that, but he was borrowing like thousands of dollars from other people, like, you know.
Oh, from like his friend circle.
Yeah, and not saying a thing. And he owed a lot of money from gambling. I know another person that did this too, in K-Town. By the way, also, don't lend out money to people from K-Town. If you see me, you can lend me money. I'm good for it.
Right? Then we'll immediately pull out his Venmo QR code.
There you go. Lingjie's good too. Lingjie, you know, go back to our episode. Trust me. But yeah, it was so bad that this guy borrowed money that he tried to off himself with sleeping pills. Oh, shit. Yeah.
This took a serious turn.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I was like, damn, bro. But the thing is, he's alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God. But now he's just like gone and like he owes people money and shit.
Oh, you mean he disappeared? He just ran away.
Because he's like, oh, shit, I still have this debt.
I think it's worth saying, obviously, with the world being shit right now and everything happening in the news and with COVID again, obviously, if you need mental help, this past decade, this past 5 years has really taught you that you should try to seek help. Whether it's gambling related, whether it's other mental health issue related, it's okay to seek help. You don't have to be so fucking stubborn. And if you know someone in your life that needs that help and they are that fucking stubborn, you can be more stubborn about getting them to seek help.
I like that strategy.
Stubborn outdoes stubborn.
Just a quick question. You think addiction in terms of gambling is just as bad as like drug addiction alcohol addiction, sex addiction. We can't do power rankings of fucking, addictions, obviously. But
that's not a good topic at all.
I just like,
that would not do well.
So next week, we're going to give you updated power rankings of what's the worst addictions.
Yeah, Stacy will definitely pull our podcast from Apple, period.
Oh my God. Yeah. She was like, because of you guys, I lost my job. Like, Stacy's like, now I got to work for you assholes. We're not paying you.
Because we're running on a net loss. I think sometimes gambling, if you're not doing it for entertainment, I will say this again, and this comes down to me being very privileged again. If I choose to go out there and gamble, I'm doing it for entertainment purposes only. It's the same thing as if I go to like a sports game,
a concert.
You're spending money and you're being entertained. So I'm not doing it because I think somehow I'm gonna hit the jackpot, or win money to pay my rent that month.
I am.
So. Where's your QR code?
Says who?
So that's one mindset, right? If you're doing it for that and you're fortunate enough to do it for that and you do it in moderation and under control, I think that's fine.
Of course.
The other part of it is people do it because they actually need the money. I think that's kind of tough.
For me personally, when I go, right, I'm like, all right, I have a limit. I'm like, all right, 200 is the most I'll spend. They always say the house will always win. The longer you stay, you're going to lose it.
Yeah.
I know people that just think that like, oh man, I'm in the hole, right? I'm in the hole.
Yeah.
Yo, let me.
They're just gonna dig themselves a deeper hole.
We have a friend of ours, remember? He lost like $400 like instantly. It's like, what happens? Like, I just lost 400. What? Dude, that was like 20 minutes. You said you're going to the bathroom. The fuck? You said bathroom, bro.
Yeah, they have a slot machine by the urinal.
He's like, and he's throwing craps and shit right next to it. I fucking lost. Shit. Do you think this is the reason why there's this fucking notion that Asians are rich? Because, Asians do gamble.
Right. Most of the time, I would say you don't have money when you're gambling.
Yo, exactly.
It's like the complete opposite.
Oh, man, dude. This is a random story, but I remember I was in Montreal, right? It was like a bachelor party, and we were at a casino, right? This is just a shout out. It has nothing to do with this. I just remember like I was at the blackjack table, right? I saw these two dudes just sitting there. One was like they were Asian, right? But they're speaking French, bro. Damn.
French is a national language in Canada.
I know.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I'm like staring and shit. Damn, it just sounds so cool. They sound so gangster talking like that and shit. I don't know. For anyone that's up to, do we have any Canadian listeners?
Yeah, we got some.
Yeah? All right, cool. Yo, shout out to Canada. All right? Oh, Canada.
What about France?
Shout out to France too, yo. Au revoir, sacre bleu, omelette. No. But it was just cool, man.
Maybe that's why I'm so cool. Because I used to live in France.
That's true.
I have that residual French.
Residual
French suave, coolness, awesomeness.
My man said I have that residual French off of it.
It's like radiation. When you're exposed to it, it's like a period of time for it to go away. It's still with me.
I mean, on a positive note, I do like going to casinos. They are fun though, man. Like the music, the lights, the glitz, the glamour, that extra, oxygen that they pump in and shit.
Wait, what?
In casinos, they pump extra oxygen in there. You didn't know this?
I didn't know this.
Bro, there's no way. So they actually have like oxygen tanks and they pump out oxygen into the casinos because it will help you stay there longer.
Because you're alive?
Well, I mean, this is better for you, but you want to stay up more. It's another tactic, just like why you have like free alcohol.
My God. Alcohol. Free alcohol. How did we get past this?
Yo, holy shit, you're so excited right now. Lingjie's so excited right now. He's covering his cup over his hand, like his palm is on his cup right now. So he's not spitting everywhere because of the fucking excitement.
How did we glance past this? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm going to go to a casino right now. Oh no.
No, you can't.
I can't.
Yo, you're going to be like $10,000 in the hole.
But I can't drink alcohol.
Exactly. It's like,
okay, for those that don't know, when you go to a casino, that shit is free. As long as you're playing, even if you're not playing, you just go to a cocktail waiter / waitress and you just ask for it. It's unlimited alcohol. It's like going to a wedding with an open bar.
Fucking bingo. That's a perfect example.
Oh my God. Was that why I liked going so much?
Yo, the best feeling is like after you drink too, it's like, I just need some coffee. Oh man.
They have coffee too.
Yeah. And it's not even the best, but yo, that warm, hot cup.
Oh my God. They're so smart. Dude, my mind was just blown. I put 2 and 2 together.
Yo, my man, Lingjie is like, he's cheesing so hard right now. I'll throw out some facts, actually. Let me throw out some fucking facts. I don't know how true they are, but...
It's okay. We love bringing the ambiguously unfact-checked stats.
Random facts. They say, this is crazy. The average loss for Americans in gambling is $55,000.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Are you phrasing that incorrectly?
I literally copied and pasted this shit, bro.
Think about this. Okay, because the median income in this country is what, 20, 30K a year?
Holy shit, dude.
So the whole country
is... it really?
Yeah.
23?
20 to 30,000 is like the median income.
Oh shit, that's... I mean, I guess there's like young kids up.
So if we take my ambiguous fact and your ambiguous fact and we do some hard addition, that means everyone's in the hole like 30K. Something is off with that number.
All right, so fuck that one.
Okay.
Let me tell you another one. You tell me if it's true or false for this fact. We're going to say, is this fact true or false?
Is this fact true or false?
That makes sense so bad. How about this one? 85% of Americans gambled at least once in their life, and 60% gambled in the previous year.
True. That is a true fact.
Okay. Since 2018, the risk of gambling doubled, including both online and at casinos.
That seems true because of COVID, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're stuck at home and the world's going to shit.
They're like, yo, fuck it, man, YOLO.
And with the onset of online gambling and gambling apps, that just makes it much more easy.
And it's crazy how they hook you in is a lot of our friends, I'm pretty sure. We're not sponsored by DraftKings.
We would love to be sponsored by DraftKings.
Hit us up, Caesars.
Stacy will vouch for us.
Stacy will vouch for us because she doesn't have a job. So sorry, Stacy. The first thing they do is the promotion is, hey, sign up for us. Any new user, we'll give you $3 million.
Okay, it's not 3 million, but yes, there is a referral.
To poor people, that feels like a lot. I'm like, what?
It does.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
You know what? Because they know that over the life of the time that you use the app, you're going to give them back that money plus a lot more.
Because you're going to end up losing it in the long run. Like we said, the house always wins.
Yeah.
So going more specifically now, since I said about our facts, now you can tell me if this fact is going to be true or false. Casinos target new migrant Chinese citizens that come from low income, have language barriers.
They have a bus that is usually in a Chinatown, and the bus is like either free or $5 or something, and they'll bus people over to a casino, and then they'll bus them back after 8 hours or something like that, 12 to 8 hours. In addition to that, they give you a fucking voucher.
Yeah.
If it's in other neighborhoods, please let me know. Obviously, I'm an idiot, but I'm just saying I only see it in Chinatown. And usually it's older people that they're trying to hook into it.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, but in South Korea, gambling is banned.
Wait, what? I did not know that.
But only thing is that they have it, but it's if for tourism.
What do you mean?
So if you're like a tourist visiting, they have it for that.
You mean they have a physical casino or something, but citizens of South Korea are not allowed to partake?
So Korea's smart. They're saying like, yo, we know this is a bad thing, so let's just rob other fucking people. Let's rob other countries, but legally. That's kind of what it is, man.
My brain's processing this, and it's both it's genius, I guess.
It's kind of diabolical.
It is.
Right?
I guess it makes sense. Oh, did you know that in Japan, gambling is also banned?
I did not know that.
But the way that they get around it is, and please, once again, I'm an idiot, so please correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I know, gambling in Japan is illegal. But have you heard of pachinko machines?
Japanese breadcrumbs, and then they...
That's panko breadcrumbs.
Oh, okay. Please, I'm sorry, chef.
Pachinko machines. It looks like a slot machine, but there's small metal balls.
Sounds sexual, but go on.
It's like an arcade, had sex with a slot machine.
What? Well, I was looking at my phone for the notes, and then I just started, rewind, dude.
Technically, when you go to a pachinko parlor,
okay,
just picture a lot of slot-style machines, and there's lots of balls being spun around, and there's lots of music, and everyone like me has the volume on max.
You have your seatbelt on?
You got your seatbelt on.
Helmet on.
Helmet on as well. And the loophole is this, right? You are not gambling money. Obviously, you buy in with money.
Okay.
But you're buying in and you're buying these balls, and then you're playing the slot machine with the balls, and the goal is to win more balls. And then you take these balls, apparently, and you cannot exchange them for money. What you can do is you go to the gift shop next door, and they will exchange the balls either for prizes or for money.
So the balls are like currency.
The balls
It's
are like
a token.
currency, but I think because it's two separate legal entities, so the store next door just loves taking your metal balls and giving you cash or prizes. It's like this weird loophole. Does it kind of make sense?
Yeah. It's kind of like, you know how we have like Chuck E. Cheese, then they have tokens.
Chuck E. Cheese is a children's arcade place for those
Oh,
non-Americans.
Right. Sorry about that, yeah. And then you have like Dave and Buster's. And
Dave and Buster's is also another adult arcade thing for you non-Americans.
You know how they all have like their own currency or points or coins tokens? But it's like if they all just collectively decided this is the universal and the U.S. government recognizes it. Oh yeah, bring your bing bong balls and fucking transfer it over. We'll give you some Benjamins for that shit. That's what you're saying pretty much.
Yeah, to your example, so if you went to a adult arcade and you played for tickets or tokens, and then somehow next door was Jimmy's token, Jimmy's token exchange transfer, you then go to Jimmy's with your tokens, and then you can change your token/tickets to hard currency. Because they're two separate legal entities.
I vibe with that. That's cool. It makes sense. But so it's still fucking gambling.
It's basically fucking gambling.
Let's see. Some more. There was a study conducted by a Caroline Wong. She observed casinos targeting Chinese communities with marketing tactics such as advertisements in newspaper, coupons, even shuttle buses that make one-way stops to casinos. I never thought about it like that. Like, wait, are they just targeting? Because I'm like...
To play devil's advocate, are they actually targeting them, or is just that's already their customer base and they're just catering towards their customer base?
Look, so I know we're called the Worst Asian Podcast, but we don't want to discriminate or definitely segregate. Make anyone feel, any of our listeners think like, oh yeah, we only fucking, pro Asia, Asia number one. No, we're not that. But I guess what you're trying to say is, do they have it? Does Little Italy have a fucking, thing that takes them to casinos? And
or does there's
always an ethnic hood, right? Let's be real. Every fucking, minority, we have a hood. If you have that, do you feel like they're targeting you with gambling?
If that's the case, it's just targeted towards a poverty class.
Right, exactly.
Economic class.
It's not a race thing anymore. It doesn't matter if you're black, Spanish, white, and blah, blah, blah.
As long as you're poor, they'll take your money.
Exactly. That's the
pretty
thing.
fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. It is fucked up.
One side point, and I've heard of this. So like I said earlier, these buses that take you to the casinos, let's say it costs you $10 to buy a ticket round trip, right?
Right.
And usually the casino will always give you a voucher. Let's say play for $50. And that voucher is actually exchangeable for cash. So what I've heard some people actually do is, and this is both very clever and at the same time kind of fucking breaks my heart. If you're poor enough, you buy the ticket, you take that trip, you get the voucher, you exchange the voucher for your $50. So now you've spent $10, but you've gotten $50 in cash. You're net $40 right now, right?
Net positive.
And then you just sit at the casino for like 8 hours and then you take the bus back home.
Oh, man, that is kind of, yeah, you're right. Technically, yeah.
What would you call lottery? Like scratch offs or?
I call that a muse.
By the way, shout out to one of our close friends. His life goal is just to win the lottery.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yo,
what's your 10-year plan? Win the lottery. What's your 5-year plan? Win the lottery.
For real. Bro, he's gonna win it and he's gonna dead us. It's like, oh, this motherfucker won that shit. we gotta go to his fucking house.
But scratch offs is like a big thing.
Yeah.
Do you partake in the scratching of the off?
Scratching of the off only on my back. And no, I do not. My mom likes doing that. I told you that time my mom won one.
Yeah.
I think she won like $5,000 from that thing.
Oh.
It was a lot. I forget, it was a couple thousand. It was a good amount. I was like, wow. And I was like, what made you decide to get this? It's kind of cute. She was like, I just had a dream about gold coins. So she's like, I want to go to play lottery. And then I saw that scratch off because it had the gold coins on it.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, whoa. I got like the chills. Like, whoa, this is like, the superpowers.
Yo, going back to a previous episode, this is why your mom prays like 10 times a day.
She's like, God, I need more gold. Give me gold, please.
Scratch offs are fun, though. My wife likes doing it, too.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she doesn't buy it, but like whenever, going back to it, we have so many references today.
Yeah,
I was going to say, going back to another past episode where I said, I don't like fucking gifts, like things, like
oh yeah,
tangible structures.
Tangible. Oh my God.
I don't like things with atoms in it.
Yeah.
And molecules.
Yeah.
But sometimes people will give you like a scratch off as a gift for the holidays.
I was going to say, those scratch offs are pretty cool.
So whenever we get them from people, my wife just takes all of them. She just does all the scratching of the off.
Maybe she just likes to scratch.
So I should just get her a back scratcher.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you know, do Koreans have a favorite casual gambling game?
There is a specific game in Korea.
You guys won't hear this, but I'm gonna pause the episode for 5 minutes while Ben does his Google research.
Now I remember. Thank you for waiting. It's a card game. I'm gonna show you the picture too. It's called Go Stop.
Go Stop.
Have you ever seen this? I don't know.
I've never seen this.
So
please describe it. Go Stop. So G-O.
Go Stop. Yeah, G-O.
Stop.
Dash stop.
Stop. Okay.
This game, number one, I'm pissed off that I never got to learn how to play this game.
Okay.
For some reason, parents won't let their kids learn this game because they say it's such a bad game.
Korean parents?
Imagine they're like West Indies parents, like, oh, you're playing Gold Stop? No, don't play that shit.
Don't be like those Koreans.
Don't be like those Koreans, bro. Don't play that shit or whatever. But this card game, it's crazy too. They get really into it. They're sitting on the floor and they're just fucking slamming it and shit. And they're like, yeah, mother, and they're like cursing. I'm like, what
with excitement?
It's a very aggressive. It feels like they're playing like a war game. I'm like, what? When you're a kid, you're like, I want to play. It looks more like a game, like a toy. And they're always saying like, no, you cannot learn this. I'm like,
but they're doing it.
But they're
telling you.
I don't even know how to explain the actual fucking game.
It's fine. You probably don't. So it's a card game.
Anyone that's like, that knows this game, I'm being serious. I do want to learn it. I'll probably YouTube it eventually, but unless it's like unlocks our true gambling addiction now. But yeah, that's from the Korean side. What about you? I think I know where you're going with this, buddy.
The stereotypical Chinese betting game is, you want to guess? You say it.
Say it. My drum. Oh, Mahjong.
Monopoly.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just kidding.
Monopoly.
It's Mahjong.
Mahjong?
We actually played Mahjong for a short period of time when we were younger.
Yo, yeah, man.
That's the most Chinese characters you've ever learned in your life.
Yeah, it is actually, right.
For those that don't know, Mahjong is a table tile game. And these are, what are they made of, actually? It's like hard plastic. It's hard plastic, right?
I don't want to say porcelain because porcelain would break.
But whatever, they're like hard plastic tiles.
Yeah, they feel nice.
And they're equivalent to like cards for description purposes. And then you're dealt a hand of tiles and then you do some stuff and then you lose some money. You're not here to learn how to play any of these games, okay? If you're interested, please Google it.
You know what's my favorite part of Mahjong? It's when we like reset it and we just like...
Oh, when you're like shuffling and like mixing the tiles.
Yeah, man. But Mahjong's a shit, man. It's fun. When you learn it, you don't actually have to gamble with Mahjong. That's the beauty of it.
You play for points, so you can, but clearly you can play for fake money, right?
Right.
Yeah, so you don't need to actually gamble real money, though.
I would say also a really early exposure to gambling memory that I have is actually of us. Do you remember in elementary school, we used to play Chinese poker, and I remember we used to play with pennies.
Oh, yeah, we did.
And yeah, I remember you had this fucking little plastic yellow treasure chest, and you had pennies in it. It was like your little fucking stack. Remember that shit?
I was saving up that money to buy crypto.
Those 30 pennies at the time were equivalent to like 140 Bitcoins. Holy shit, it probably was. Seriously.
Chinese poker is a card game, regular deck of card games, and it goes by many names.
Does it?
Yeah. Big Two, Chinese poker. That's all I got.
There's so many nicknames. Why is it called Big Two?
Because the two of spades was the biggest.
Oh, right.
Was the biggest value.
I never knew that. Big Two. I mean, I knew the card value, but I didn't know it's called Big Two.
There's a bunch of other games too.
Crazy Eights was another one.
Crazy Eights.
That was a good game.
Remember Spades? We used to play Spades a lot.
Yeah, Spades.
Spades is more of a team game.
Yeah.
But people love playing Baccarat.
Yes, they do.
I have no fucking idea how to play Baccarat.
Likewise.
I know that it's there. It's in the casinos here in the U.S. as well, and it's always filled with Asian people.
Yeah,
and they're always having a good time. And I do want to learn, but I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, you know what it is too. Society tends to glamorize casinos.
They do.
That's the thing. Look at James Bond. An iconic James Bond movie will always be, him at a table wearing, like a Tom Ford suit,
wearing his Omega watch.
Yeah, Omega watch and his fucking martini and shit. Yep. And be like, shaken not stirred.
Yeah, but the real life casino scene is the complete opposite of that.
Yeah, you get like really like disgusting ass looking dudes with like no teeth. They're like shaking and shit.
And there's someone smoking in the non-smoking section always.
Right, they got their fucking purple lips and shit, and they're like, Jack and Coke, hold the Coke. Like, yo, this guy's got a fucking problem, my man.
It's not glamorous. It's really not glamorous.
They're so smart with like the alcohol and incorporating clubs.
I wanted to touch on this as a final thing. Is the stock market a form of gambling?
Day trading is. But see, that's the thing. This is for entertainment purposes only, not real financial advice.
Never financial advice.
How do you say the growth of YouTube now, and having all this YouTube or university information? The problem with it now is that you have so many people that can kind of. It's really enticing when you see a video. Look, man, it's only been 30 minutes. I just opened up the market. Boom, $6,000. And then they get the camera. They show to the fucking moon and Uranus and all this shit.
And gorilla, diamond hands.
Gorilla, diamond
paper
dick.
hands.
Yeah,
rockets,
all this shit,
all
right?
These memes.
A lot of people are doing it. And COVID definitely exposed more of it too.
Definitely.
COVID for sure. But it technically is gambling. So the idea is, in a nutshell, is, and I always say I got lucky, but that's why I know, like, oh, I got to not keep doing it because that's what gambling is, right? Then you end up losing because the house, for me,
what's the thing that they always say? Past results are not indicative of future results.
Whoa, ding 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 ding. Lingjie's life codes.
Past performance is not indicative of future results. I think that's what they say.
I mean, fuck it, man. I love it. We'll take it, man.
Yeah, that's what happens too when you do something, and let's say you do it correctly. If you bet on I don't know, cat coin, like a crypto. I'm making shit up, but that's probably a thing.
It might be it.
Cat people out there, please make this cat coin. I will help you pump and dump it, and we can make some money together.
Go on, yes, cat coin.
What else saying? I
fucking
lost my point.
About day trading and stuff.
Yeah, I was saying that.
Oh my god, there is a cat coin. I'm sorry, I think there is a cat coin.
There's a cat coin, or is it just called cat coin, meow coin?
I think it's called cat. Oh my god,
shut the fuck up.
Is this a real thing?
Is it a real thing?
It's a real thing, dude. Holy shit.
Oh my god. There's really a coin called cat coin.
Exchanges on Pancake Swap. Holy, yo.
It's a real coin.
It's a real coin, dude.
This just proves to you how much bullshit crypto there is out there, because I literally put a word in my head, times it by 2, and put coin on it.
Bro, I'm looking at the stats right now. Guess what the market cap is on this shit?
On cat coin?
Yeah.
I'm going to say 10K, 10,000.
Dude, it's $647.
There's one guy that owns it.
Yeah. Oh shit! You imagine this actually blows up.
If you're the creator of cat coin,
sponsor us. Give us half of this. Give us half of the market cap.
The market cap, $300.
We'll promote your coin. Hey, for all you fucking crypto motherfuckers out there, crypto guys, for a small fee. We'll do some advertisements for you. What's up? Talk to us.
I don't want the SEC coming after us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's probably something illegal about what we're saying right now.
You're right.
This is all for comedic purposes. Please don't take any of this seriously.
Yeah, man.
Please buy or don't buy. I don't know, cat coin, whatever.
Yeah.
My point was that when you do really well gambling in anything on the first time, too.
Past experiences do not dictate your future, mornings. I don't know.
So when you do really well the first couple times, you think, oh, I can beat the system. I'm fucking smart. I'm not the dumb one. That's what kind of like hooks you in sometimes too. It's tough.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it got to me where I was like, oh my God, like I cannot be. I knew I was like, yo, I got to get out. I got to pull out, man. But yeah, don't fucking gamble.
Okay, back to my favorite segment, ranting and raving. Ben, you can take the lead today.
Okay. This one's going to be more of a rant. It's going to be about a person who is fucking dead to me.
Are we calling her Stacy again?
Oh, let's call her Stacy. You're such a fucking POS that I feel like you don't
Okay, I actually feel kind of bad. Stacy, this is not about you. Let's call her something else. John.
Fine, John. For all our friends that are John, this is not about you, John. All right, so we gotta say for the record. All right. For anyone that knows, I on the side partake in selling and trading and consulting and blah 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 for sports cards. Right?
Okay.
I had this person that I was doing it with, and this person is no longer affiliated with me because they exhibited really shitty characteristics. And
okay.
But I had these basketball cards graded. I submitted them, and it takes a while. It gets back, and I did a group submission with this person, and thank God I have a spreadsheet for once.
The one time Ben has used Microsoft Excel.
Yes, I had no idea what the fuck I was looking at. I didn't know what cells were. But yeah, I did that. So months go on. There's a couple of submissions and stuff. I noticed that like there was another person that we had that had like a really small stake in the submission group, and he was missing cards. And then I had to do some backtracking.
Okay.
So I reached out to this guy and I'm like, hey man, I might have given you this guy's cards. We'll call him So D-bag is going to be, we'll just call him Reeves. And the other guy, his name, the nice guy, his name is Mason. I'm going to Reeves. I'm like, yo, dude, like, I think I might have given you Mason's cards.
Okay.
He was like, what the fuck? Like, you know, how'd you make that mistake? Da, da. I was like, oh, like,
Okay.
I just assumed it was yours. You know, so Reeves was like, oh, yeah, so I sold it. I didn't know, you know, like, why didn't you do this? Blah, blah. I was like, yo, like, shit happened. And then I told him, I was like, why didn't you check your,
you should know what you submitted and what you got back.
Right. Thank you. Okay. And this is the thing why, like, this guy is, you know, a fucking dickhead. People make mistakes, right? Like, it happens, but you would naturally check your own shit. So this guy, motherfucker, goes like, oh, well, you didn't send me the spreadsheet. I mean, I still fucked up. I admit that.
Right.
I did. But if I knew some of these cards weren't mine, wouldn't you do the right thing and be like, huh, maybe we gotta figure this out. Maybe I should say something. This guy didn't say shit for months.
Okay. So then what happened?
So
what was the end result of all this?
So the end result now, he's like, oh, I sold some of the cards. And I have some of the rest. So he sold half of it.
So I just want to say at this point in the story, what I would do is on either side.
I love your opinion, actually. I've been wanting to talk.
I mean,
talk to
clearly,
you about this,
if you're the person that has the cards that don't belong to you and you've sold half of it, you would then give the proceeds from half that sale and the remaining cards.
Thank you, fucking Lord. Yes, exactly. So this is like weeks of me delegating with this guy, right? You would think that's the first thing to do, right?
Right.
So I told this guy, like, you know what? I did make a mistake, but don't you think just being a good, nice person,
you look like a nice person, like a logical person, that's what you should do.
Okay. It makes this guy look like more of a fucking piece of shit, right? Exactly. And don't even get me started on what other shit this motherfucker did.
So right now, he has not offered to give back any of the other cards and the cash.
And, you know, this guy is fucking bitching like, oh, you know what? This shouldn't even be like a thing I have to fix. I'm like, bitch, I'm not saying it's your fault, but the first thing you should have thought of doing is, oh shit, I sold cards that weren't mine. Whether or not, yeah, you're right. I can't assume that he did this maliciously.
Right. Maybe he just really was not aware of what he owned.
Which is fucking bullshit.
Let's just assume that is the case, though.
All right, fine. Respectfully, you're bullshit. All right. And he was like, I don't see, you know, why this is so annoying, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, bitch, mistakes happen. I get that. But look, in the end, it's just doing the right thing. This guy, you know, he was just not very cooperative about this whole situation at all. Lingjie's looking at me like, damn, Ben.
Time.
Huh?
Time.
Oh, sorry. That's true. This turned into a fucking
15-minute rant.
Was this really 15 minutes? Oh,
I don't know.
Maybe. All right. So yeah, that's my rant. Don't be a dick. Don't try to steal. Karma is real. God is watching you.
So is it resolved then?
It is resolved. So he sent me the money. I have the cards.
Third party, the nice guy is being made whole.
Yeah. There's so many more shit I could say too, but that's for another fucking rant. But sorry. Yes. Sorry. It's your turn.
I have a rave to throw some positivity into this this segment of the podcast.
Yes. Sorry, man.
Clearly, we need some positivity at this point.
Yeah, I'm good now. I feel so much better.
Okay,
I feel so much better.
Good, because I'm going to cut this shit down to like 2 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
Anyways,
yes.
Raving. I got to go to your new place of employment yesterday.
Yes.
Where you did your famous passing of the food.
My signature move.
Classic move.
Classic.
Passing of the food. Anyways, Ben's restaurant is doing a friends and family thing because they're opening soon. So this is his other restaurant. Ben has 10 restaurants he works at. So don't try to guess where we were.
But you'll probably see me passing food to
you. So he had a friends and family and he invited me over. It was very good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it much more because it was free.
Yes.
The final bill came out to be $2,300.
Fuck yeah.
That's a lot of free food.
How long did you guys eat for?
We ate for like 4 hours. There was intermission in the middle, but it was good. I enjoyed the food. I appreciate you inviting me. It was very nice.
It was nice seeing your wives.
It was a lot of food, all free. We tipped very well, of course, because when you go to these friends...
Thank you so much. You didn't have to, really. Seriously.
It's fine.
I just wanted you guys to come and like eat and like just like feel pampered.
Yeah, very, very pampered. Very, very stuffed. I love free stuff.
Thanks for not telling people where I work because they're probably like, yo, can I get free shit? I'll be like, oh.
No free food for all of you people.
There you go. You heard it from there. Lingjie doesn't work for the restaurant.
There's like a surcharge. If you know the Worst Asian podcast, you get a surcharge. you get a surcharge on your bill. 20% extra surcharge to the restaurant. 10 of that goes to us.
It's not gratuity.
We need to find new means of making money. Charge everyone a search tax for knowing us. Thanks for listening today, guys. Once again, we tried to wrap our personal bullshit around a branded Asian topic.
That was going to be very cordial.
Nope, not cordial at all. I'm just speaking the truth. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know some of you tune in just to listen to us rant and banter back and forth with each other. So I do appreciate that. I know we said that we got featured on Apple in the beginning, and that is kind of giving us certain opportunities at this point to meet and interview a lot of cool ass people.
Yeah.
But don't worry, we still love hearing ourselves talk. So you will get some of these solo episodes as well, where it's just me and Ben bantering back and forth. I think we're going to try to do a 50-50 approach.
We're getting the routine down. We're developing a system.
In case we have to say no to some people that do want to come on the podcast, I do apologize in advance. Even right now, we're like 2-3 months booked forward. Yeah, because we're trying not to do a guest every episode. We still like I was joking about, we like hearing ourselves talk.
We want to keep it to we're trying to keep it to the brand. We want to make sure it's what we started out with. We want to obviously keep it that way.
Yeah.
But piggybacking on that, we have met amazing people. We have a lot of surprises.
Oh, speaking of which, next week we'll have a great person on to teach us about Hmong culture.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
James Beard finalist, Ye Vang.
Ye Vang also has a great beard.
He has an amazing beard.
Yeah.
He's like the coolest guy on the internet.
Respect.
I just want to be his friend.
James Beard with the beard.
Ye himself and his restaurant are both nominated for a James Beard Award this year. So hopefully...
Ye Vang.
But he'll be joining us on the podcast next week to give us the 101 class on Hmong culture. Because over under 50% of our listeners know more than just the basics about Hmong culture.
Bro, I'm pretty sure...
It's a hard under, right?
It's a hard under, to the point where I don't think people even know about the culture.
I bet you some people don't even know where Hmong people come from in general, period.
That's why I'm really excited about it.
Super cool guy.
Seems like a really cool guy. Can't wait to be with him and stuff.
Not physically.
Not physically.
We're not flying over to Minneapolis.
It's going to be really, really cool. It's just I want him...
Educate us dumb people.
Yes.
Because I think we have this platform now for better or worse, and we want to try our best to have a good time, obviously, but also let you guys know about things out there that you should know about.
Right, exactly. It's all about, open dialogue, raising that awareness, spreading the culture for other cultures out there. This is going to be really fucking dope, man.
In the meantime, you can check us out on social media. We're at all the socials and all the places on the interwebs at Worst Asian Pod. We're most active on Instagram. Ben and I are there personally. We share the account, although Ben is the nocturnal one. So if you ever DM us during the day, that's most likely me.
Yeah, so, Lingjie has the morning shift. I have the graveyard shift. We rotate.
If you want to text at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's most likely going to be Ben.
Yeah.
In the meantime, as per usual, please leave us that 5-star review on your Spotify and Apple.
Please, for the love of God.
And I am not kidding. Name my favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is... I'm going to bleep that part out.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I am. But I will have the full audio in case I need to be fact-checked in the future that I'm not just lying to everyone. But seriously, leave us a 5-star review on Apple. Write us a written review. If you don't want to write something nice, just guess my favorite Pokemon. The first person to guess it correctly, we will send you a care package in the US.
I guess.
Maybe Canada. This offer is open-ended.
Open-ended. It expires in 3 hours.
All right, guys. We'll catch you next week. Same time as usual, every Thursday. Rain or shine, snow or not. Holy shit, still snowing outside.
Yeah, it's like you're saying this shit while you're looking. Stay warm, guys, or stay hydrated. I don't know. It's either or, right?
Take it easy, guys. Bye.
Peace.